to go back. So how did the connection with Ak even happen? Like, where'd that even come from?
So I'm giving you something because I haven't even told this on my podcast. So how we met was...
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie, yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so cursed up, I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the South Side? Oh my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. Face off, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it.
I liked your response. I liked you and Red. I like what both of y'all said about it. Like, you knew where you were going.
Yeah.
But like, she didn't seem...
She's very conscious of other people, and that's one of the reason why she felt how she felt. But oh well, who cares?
Oh well, that's how I felt about it. Oh well, it was fun. Are we rolling? All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show. Special guest in the building, fellow podcaster. You go by Kellz on your show, but
yeah. So Kellz, my name's Raquel.
Okay.
But I've been running with Kelly for a long time.
I think that's the right.
Yeah.
Raquel, I mean, not to say that your name is boring, but when it comes to like you gotta have something.
It's not catchy. Kelly is I like it.
I've been wanting to change my shit, but I don't know
really?
what to change. I mean, the only thing exciting about my name is my last name is Rare, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. So my last name's Rare too.
What's your last name?
Costello. It's Italian.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've heard Costello.
Mm-hmm. It's Spanish and Italian. Yeah. Costello is, I don't know. I'm a mix of stuff.
You're Spanish and Italian?
No.
You're not?
I'm white and black.
What happened? Where'd Costello come from?
I don't know. Oh, I don't know what Costello is an Italian mob.
Right.
But I'm just white and black. I don't know.
All right. Well, shit.
Yeah.
You should roll with the mafia shit. That's what I would.
No, for sure.
That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, don't play with me. Okay, so people that don't know or that do know, either way, you are 1/3 of the Boy Girl podcast.
Yes. So pretty much the podcast.
Or is it 1/2?
1/3. I would say 1/3. We equally do our part.
Okay.
But the thing is, with the podcast stuff, it started off with me doing YouTube.
Okay.
And I would talk about I have a tendency of saying too much and not holding water.
Yeah.
Also, I don't get embarrassed very easily.
Yep.
So I started YouTube. I started talking about a lot of stuff, like, I don't know, like abuse and stuff, like, sad stuff. And
personal stories, stuff that you've been through.
Yeah, for sure. And I just started seeing like women, like my first video that went like has a little bit of traction. Women were saying like, oh, you made me leave my relationship, or you made me not want to, commit suicide, or and whatever. So I was like, wow, I realized I have a voice. I'm not good at many things. I'm not a singer. I'm not a rapper. Yeah.
I'm right there with you. I feel you.
So I don't have a lot of like talents, but I always knew from a young age, I knew how to articulate my words. I knew how to like bring in the audience.
Yeah.
So YouTube, I scratched that. I didn't really like it. And then one day I was like, I want to start a podcast. Red, he was a really good friend of mine, and we would have conversations at nighttime for like hours. And I was like, hey, we should start a podcast. And he was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
So we ended up starting a podcast. We called it Boy Girl because I don't know if you've seen the movie Bird Box.
Yes.
The kids on there.
She calls them boy and girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that off that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would not have expected that.
Yeah. But I mean, we just came up with a name. We actually did think about that. But we just ran with it. It was really hard at first for like the first year. It was a lot of trial and error. Then after like a year and a half, Tyra came on. And at first I was a little weary, like because she was friends with Red, and I didn't really know her.
Yeah.
So it's like this random female coming into my life, like, I don't know you. But she was cool. She like those two people are like, they're family to me.
Okay.
And that's why people like our podcast so much, is because we have this friendship, like people can tell. That's the main thing that I like is when people watch our podcast, it's like 3 friends kicking it, talking shit.
There's a sibling vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sound like siblings.
We fight a lot.
You fight a lot.
We argue, we
but
fight.
It's so entertaining.
No, yeah, for sure.
When y'all get into it, is my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, that's my favorite shit when y'all really get it. Because I could tell that, like, I can tell that y'all are serious.
No, for sure. Like, we fought after.
Like physically?
There's been a few not me, but there's been a few altercations. But no, we've fought, we've almost fought, we argue, like the whole 9. But at the end of the day, I have so much love for those 2 individuals.
Yeah.
I only want to see them grow. I hope I grow with them, and that's that. Like, I love them more than anything. And
yeah, I think the biggest thing that y'all have going for yourselves when it comes to media in Minnesota is y'all are not Minnesota centric.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are parts of your show that do highlight Minnesota or the nightlife in Minnesota or something about, but that's just because that's where y'all are.
Yeah.
It's not like, let's talk about Minnesota. I mean, you do have conversations like that, but it's not just that. And I think there's not anybody else really that's doing that.
We decided that we didn't really want to. We want to have audiences of everywhere, the whole country watch us and be entertained. And we just felt as if, which nothing wrong with people who do Minnesota-based podcasts, but it's just for us. I learned a lot from a certain individual that is in hip hop that is not very liked. You
mean DJ Akademiks?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I assumed you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about that. That's
yeah. I mean, I learned a lot from that, and I just realized that we're nothing here. Like, nobody knows what's going on here. When I've gone to Miami, when I've gone to New York, anywhere, when I don't even say I'm from Minnesota, for real. Like, I love Minnesota, power, but like, I don't. People like, what, Minnesota, where there's farms and stuff, like, don't get me wrong, I'll rep Minnesota, you feel me, but like, nobody cares.
I mean, I get what you're saying. I do think we're on the map a little more than people think.
You know, now I think so, like more than like, let's say like 10, 15 years ago, but I don't know, I just wanted to expand. And also, I just kind of want to leave, so I don't really care, honestly.
You want to leave Minnesota?
For sure.
Why?
I think my chapter here is done. It's. I mean, probably in the next couple of years. Only reason I have a daughter, so she is really the only reason why I'm staying here, because my support is here. She's. Only 7.
What happens to the Boy Girl podcast if you leave? Is it over?
No.
I mean, I guess there were times where
we've talked about leaving together. Yeah.
And I think I've seen you on the do the podcast from remote areas. Speaking of academics,
how did you know that? That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, no, that was an interesting era. Cool dude. I have nothing bad to say about him. It was.
we should just address it. I mean, it's crazy. It's because it is. I do feel like that's something that people don't know. That that you were connected to him.
Yeah.
Because you didn't really broadcast it, which is also kind of crazy.
Did
you sign an NDA?
No.
So you just by choice just chose to not broadcast it. I mean, what was the relationship?
It was a interesting relationship. I mean, it wasn't like a relationship, but it was we got an understanding.
Yeah. So it was a romantic relationship, but y'all were not committed.
Nah. I mean, he did a lot of things for me, and I see him more as a mentor.
Okay.
Which also, if you want to say sexual and stuff like that, then cool. But like, other than that, he taught me a lot. He helped me a lot.
He was a sexual mentor?
Yeah.
I like it.
Those are the best.
I've had a couple of those.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
But I mean, he was cool as fuck. Like, he brought me into a lifestyle that I would have never seen, at least right now at my age. at least the position that I'm in, where I'm at, I would have never seen that. He brought me around people I would have never been around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was around so many people. One person was 6ix9ine. That was crazy. That was crazy.
I was gonna ask you.
Yeah, that was. I just remember. He lives in Miami. We went to Miami. We ended up going to a club with him. By the way, he has no security. That's true. 6ix9ine. He has no security.
But this was before all the bullshit, right?
No, this was
after.
after.
So this was after.
This was like a year ago.
Oh yeah, so this is after he got out.
For sure.
After he told on everybody and got
For
out.
sure. Yeah.
And he really was moving around with no security.
He with his bros, not paid security, like 3 people. So all I remember is I had a fucking panic attack. I was in a club and I just thought I put a man. I remember a big man, one of his brothers was in front of me, and I just kept ducking and dodging because stay the fuck in front of me. I don't know who or what is in here. Yeah, I didn't want to get shot. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it was cool. Nobody wants to shoot a snitch. Like, yeah. I guess they did beat him up, but.
Well, yeah, but what you said is still true. And
yeah.
I felt that way for a very long time. It's like his life is not in danger.
I don't think so.
If his life was in danger, he'd have been gone.
For sure.
But instead they caught, because for all those dudes that whooped his ass cared, they could have killed him.
Yeah.
They just want to beat his ass.
Yeah, for sure.
They clearly didn't give a fuck about ramifications, getting in trouble, none of that. Like that, jail was not an issue for them.
Yeah.
They were like, we'll go to jail for this.
And it's like, I think Akademiks, he said some like, the people that are really affected by it are all the way, in like New York.
Yeah. So
like, are these niggas going to come all the way to, Miami, LA, wherever, and fly all the way there, live out there, try to find the nigga? Like, come on now, bro. Like, people in Miami are not really going to care about, like, they care, yes. They hate him, yes. Yeah. But am I going to kill you because you didn't affect me? You didn't put my niggas in jail. You didn't put my people in jail. Right. So
the people that were directly affected are still behind bars.
Right.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's a rare situation. We've never really seen anything like it.
Yeah.
Not like that.
No,
you know what I mean? Like, we've seen plenty of snitching and rolling over and all that, but that was such a weird, because I feel like the whole time we all kind of knew that he wasn't really that. He was that for the camera and because these guys were telling him you got to be that. We all kind of knew like 6ix9ine really ain't like that.
That's why I wasn't surprised when he did snitch.
Exactly.
I don't know why people are so surprised. And he just publicized with it.
Yeah.
Niggas snitch every day.
Every day.
I know niggas walking on the block right now who've been snitched and they're not being touched. So y'all are going to tweak about him snitching because it's publicized? Like,
someone is snitching right now. As we sit here and speak, there's somebody at the precinct right now singing a song. For sure.
And especially with all the stuff that's going on right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
The RICO.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been heard that, I don't know for sure.
There's 45 people, right?
45 people just on, what was I think, like over South and they're going for the lows next. Yeah. That's all I know. Yep. And that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, you think out of 45, not one of them is just singing like a songbird? I promise you 10 of them are.
I heard a few of them.
It's none of my business. I'm not in the streets, so I don't really care. But and that's kind of how I felt about the 6ix9ine thing, too. It's like, I'm not in the streets, so I don't care that much. And all this shit they were telling us about what these guys were doing to him and his family, and like, the fuck did you expect? Like,
yeah, they were doing him dirty.
They were doing him dirty. Like, what did you expect? I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but just like, I just wouldn't expect anything else.
I mean, I guess but I do understand the other side of it. Of you live by this,
you signed up,
you follow this code. Yeah. So I do understand you can't just be running around doing all this type of stuff and then go and then, sing like that's. I mean, I understand both sides. I get it.
I do too.
But
I'm gonna not put myself in that position.
If I was given like how many years was he facing?
I don't remember, but I think
it was like 50 or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Like some high number.
Yeah.
If I'm facing that much, I'm giving him what I want.
Say it. I'm snitching. Yeah.
I'm not gonna, but I'm not in that. I'm not like doing, like.
Yeah. Well, you're a civilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm living my life.
Same, so, but I'm not going to be in that position.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm never going to be in that position because I'm not signing up for that. Like, it's not going to happen. But I don't know. It's tough because when you come from dirt, and somebody's putting millions in front of your face to just say, hey, play this character.
I understand.
I get it. It was a weird position. I don't know. I don't. But to go back, so how did the connection with Ak even happen? Like, where'd that even come from?
So I'm giving you something because I haven't even told this on my podcast. So how we met was it was on, what is it called? Clubhouse. And then I went on YBN, which one? The Fade, the light skin one. YBN.
Namir.
That's the light skin one with the fade, right? Not the one with the dreads.
Oh, Almighty J?
Yeah, that's who I met. Yeah, Almighty. So he asked me to come. He just said he wanted females on his little stream or whatever.
Okay.
I'm like, cool, okay, whatever. That's when Clubhouse was popping, and I was really trying to like really do Clubhouse, like do rooms and stuff like that. But
I was there too.
Yeah, it was fun though. But so I ended up going on.
That should have taken your whole day.
For sure.
I remember getting on Clubhouse, and all of a sudden it's 5 p.m. and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
I would run rooms all night. Yeah. Me, Tyra, or I don't think Tyra was there at the time, but me and Frank, or me and Red, we would run rooms all the time and for like hours and hours. But whatever. So I ended up going on his stream, and I was just chilling, you know, like girls is twerking and stuff like that. I'm sitting there like, okay, whatever. But Ak comes in, and he starts talking and shit and whatever. I start actually having a conversation because all these girls is just doing like whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
I start actually having a conversation when I'm like chopping it up. And then he ends up like asking me for my Instagram, whatever. He ends up messaging me. He asks if he can fly me out. I'm like, cool. Yeah. And yeah, from there, I wasn't going to go, but.
Why not?
Because this is a random person that I don't know. I mean, he's known, but I don't know him.
Yeah. I mean, at that time, like, he wasn't nobody, though. He was a pretty big deal.
No, for sure. But, like, I'm not just going to, like, I have a lot of people in my inbox that are known people, but I'm not just going anywhere.
Right. My bad.
But
I forgot.
you good. I'm big dog out here. But, no, like, I went, honestly, the real reason why I went was because, and I told him this, too. I said, if I come out there, I want you to give me some gems because I want, you know, I want to learn from whatever I do. If I'm going to go somewhere, I want to actually learn. Yes, I know what comes with it. I'm not stupid.
Yep.
And if any female thinks that you're just going to get flown out and you're not going to, you're not going to fuck, you're not going to whatever, and you're just going to like have a free, fun time, like that's not how it works.
I mean, these days, I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of.
If you want longevity, that's not how it's going to work.
Yeah.
Like, a nigga's going to be mad. He's going to be pressed. I've seen niggas leave bitches. I've seen niggas cancel flights.
Yep.
I've seen niggas drop bitches in the middle of nowhere. I don't really want them type of problems.
What I want to know is, like, how do you even get to that spot? Because if I'm at the point where I'm flying you out, we done already said foul shit to each other.
No.
Via text. Like, we're talking.
They don't.
I don't get that. Like, I'm not.
Dudes don't really do, like, they just ask, can I fly you out? That's it.
I'm never doing that. We're having whole conversations before that.
But like, people don't know how to have like conversations like that.
I don't get. Maybe I'm too old. You're gonna see a picture of
because
my
people
dick before
know
that. Like I'm gonna see a picture of your shit before that. Like all that's happening before I'm flying anybody out.
I mean, it can happen, but like I just think most dudes, they're just like, it's just, you want to fly out? Yeah, sure. Send me your ID. I'm gonna book a flight. Come on this day. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. That's just that. Then you can get to know each other.
Yeah.
After.
Okay.
But
there's a precursor for me. I'm not doing all that. But.
Yeah. I mean, but with him, he was cool. Like it was a really good time. Like, you know, I think I was around him for like a good like year or something like that.
Wow.
He helped me out with a lot of stuff. He showed me a lot of stuff, and it was really fun.
Cool. So wait, did you just stay with him this whole time? Like,
no, I would visit like
back and forth.
Yeah, I would visit like 2-3 times a month.
Okay.
We go on vacations.
And did you do an episode of Boy Girl Podcast from his house?
For sure.
You did. Couple of them?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
That was how I found out right there.
Yeah.
Was that?
I used to watch it.
Yeah, because you can tell because it's in all the stuff in the background.
And he was cool with that?
Yeah.
I mean, that's dope.
He wanted me to.
He
asked because he was just like, you're missing out on podcasts. Because he loved that I'm not a cloud chaser. I'm not trying to get your money, and I'm not, whatever. So he fucked with that. Like, I like that you're on your grind. I like that you're trying to follow your dream. I don't want to hinder you from that.
That's dope.
So if you need to do what you need to do, whatever. If I need to provide you with some finances, whatever. Like, cool. Because at the end of the day, I'm coming out here all the time, spending time with you. I'm missing work. I'm missing this. I'm missing that. So, like, yeah, reimburse me. But it was on a Yeah.
Shout out to Ak, man. That's really dope. The dopest part about it is that he was giving you gems. So, I mean, did you take a lot from that?
For sure.
Yeah.
He's a great businessman. I mean,
he knows what he's doing.
He does stupid stuff at times, but like, he's a very good businessman, and he knows how to move sometimes. He knows how to get a view. He knows how to a lot of stuff. But I mean, I learned a lot from that. Unfortunately, it had to end. We're still cool. We're still, on a talking basis. But that lifestyle is not. What I notice is from dudes with money, they want you to be with them 24/7 and be available when they're done, like full days of work, and now I'm exhausted. Now can you cook, clean, and fuck me? Like, I got a kid. I got, like a dream.
Wasn't conducive with your lifestyle.
No.
But still
I understand
dope.
that.
Dope experience.
For sure.
Picked up some gems and took them with you because you continue to do the show. Man,
Yeah.
Is that a letdown though? Like not being able to be around him? Or was that just, not really?
No, because the way that I look at it different from other females is I've seen him mess with other girls before, and he'll mess with them for a long time, and then one day it just ends, and she goes back home, and she's left with nothing.
Yeah.
When I was there, in the mansion, the cars, all that, all I remember thinking was, this is not mine, but I want this. Not yours. I want my own.
Yeah.
And none of them girls, you get very comfortable in that situation. Like, well, my nigga got it. Like, why do I have to work and go out and get it? I'm not, that lease is not mine. You feel me? My name is not on the deed.
Yeah.
My name's not on them cars, and your money's not on my bank account. So, like, I can't be satisfied with just staying here and just being like, oh, well, whatever.
You're a rare breed.
First, I've heard that. I don't know why I feel like if you're a smart female, you'll understand, grind and get it on your own. Why are you trying to get it off a nigga? Get what you can to get you to a certain point. That's cool, but don't just get comfortable. That's one. Don't get comfortable.
Yeah. I've always wondered that too. Is like when a woman gets into a position where there's maybe money being exchanged or she's with somebody that has money, like why not utilize what you're being given to build something for yourself? It's just
exactly.
But
that's the thing, is it's hard because a lot of these dudes don't want you to, if you really want to do something and be something, you don't have time to be around somebody 24/7 or whenever they're available for you.
Yeah.
Dudes with money don't like that. Like, they don't want a female that, and I'm going on like the red pill, fresh and fit type of stuff, but like, that's the truth. Like, dudes with money do not want you to follow your.
The Fresh and Fit show?
I wasn't on it, but I was in there.
Oh, you was there?
Yeah, I was in there.
You're in the room?
Yeah, I was in the studio or whatever. I was watching them do their little thing.
Was you there when they pulled out a gun or that little situation?
No, I wasn't there that day, but that was crazy. That was crazy.
Yeah, I can't subscribe to shit like that.
Yeah, it's a lot. They're very intense people. I feel like they just do it for views.
I was just gonna say it's all for the camera.
Yeah.
That's exactly how
I feel like they're niggas who don't really get bitches like that, and now you got a little bit of clout.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They're weird people.
I concur wholeheartedly.
But they get views though. So
no, they do. They do. But I'm not like, I want views, but I'm not willing to do or say all that shit.
Yeah, nah. I'll say some stuff though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you'll say some stuff. I definitely have heard you say some shit. There was one episode that stuck out to me when you were talking about, what the fuck was it? I gotta remember. You'll probably be able to refresh my memory, but it was about a weekend you had where you were fucking with somebody and you were letting him shoot up the club, but you didn't want to have a baby, but you were gonna have a baby, but you don't want to have a baby, but you might have a baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, are you talking about the dude that was trying to get me pregnant?
Yes.
He was trying to trap me?
Yes. And I think you were talking about a rapper. That was the vibe I got. But you didn't say.
Was it recent?
Yes. It was somewhat recent, within the last 3-4 months.
No, that was a dude I just stopped fucking with. He ended up having a baby by somebody else.
Aw.
But
Yeah.
I avoided that. I don't
You
want
did.
another kid right now. Like I don't.
You did. But I just remember it was just the way you were saying it. You were like, I don't really want another baby, but.
Because I'm delusional and
Yeah.
I'm crazy. Because yes, maybe I do want a baby. Maybe I want you to stay. I like you.
Yeah.
I want you to stay. So maybe I gotta have a baby.
And I remember you keeping who it was very close to, but I think y'all were saying that you had accidentally posted him in the story or something like that, and then deleted it, or he posted himself.
He posted himself.
That's what it was.
And then I deleted it.
That's what it was.
But I wasn't like, I was a little happy, like, oh, he's supposed
Yeah,
to.
you sound happy.
But he wasn't shit. Like these niggas ain't shit. Like I don't have time for
None
it.
of them.
The most.
Yeah, y'all don't hold back. I mean, none of y'all hold back on the show.
No.
I respect it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that it messes up is like stuff like that gets me in trouble with relationships in general. And honestly, what I want to do in my future, maybe in the next couple of years, is I want to start a poly podcast. I want to do a poly relationship podcast. I got to find the poly relationship first.
I love my wife.
But yeah, I think
love my
that
wife.
would be.
I just had to say it.
You would never be in a poly relationship?
No, I mean I would.
I think, but the way I think about it is, it's not just about like sex and stuff like that, which lit, of course. But men, they're not biologically meant to just be with one female. I don't think so.
I don't know about that. I used to probably agree with you, but like,
and maybe it's just like my age. Once you get to a certain point, I think you want to settle down. But right now, people my age, I don't feel like, I don't know one person has been cheated on. I don't know one person that's faithful.
You know me.
That's what you say. I hope you wouldn't tell the truth on here.
I would.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. For sure I would.
Have you cheated before?
Before I have, yes.
On your wife?
No.
How long you been with her?
Almost 11 years.
And you haven't cheated once?
We took a break.
I
was in these streets.
How long was the break?
That's a complicated answer.
Not really.
Because it wasn't really a break. It was more like a let's go cheat for a little while.
So y'all sat down and said...
No.
Oh, so y'all were together, but y'all were cheating?
Pretty much.
She was cheating too?
I don't know.
Females they've been doing their thing.
See, that's my thing is I don't want to know. Like I don't want to know.
Y'all can't take it.
Yeah, I don't want to take it. I'm good. I don't need to know. I don't need to know all that.
That's understandable.
I'm cool on that. You do your thing, I'll do my thing, whatever. I don't know. It's complicated. I haven't really. That's the most I've talked about it on camera. So look, you can get some shit out of me too. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, and you might be right. But what I will say is, I think you do get to a certain point in your life where it's just it's like I'm tired.
That's right.
I don't got time for any. I'm good. Like it's what I got at home is good. Like the sex is good. Like the relationship is good. Yeah, I'm sure some sex over here will be good too, but I'm tired. I don't want to.
Yeah, I
don't want to.
I think you're right. I think you get to a certain age where you want to settle down, but also I just like I don't care anymore. Like I just don't like if you cheat, you cheat. Like matter of fact, like go cheat so you don't fight with me. I'm a very non-emotional person at that anyways. So if you need to do what you need to do it. Really, honestly, man, females, let the nigga cheat. I think if he's cheating respectfully, it's not that big of a deal. Go to Mexico and you feel me, do what you're gonna do. Don't bring me STDs. Yep. Don't, you feel me, have a baby. Don't have no female coming into my inbox calling my phone. Yep. And then do your thing. Yeah, I
mean, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. I think
at least at my age.
I like that. Cheating respectfully.
I think if he cares, that's what someone very close to me said. Like, if he cares about you, you'll never know. Like, he'll make you so happy that you'll never know that he's even cheating.
If you're brutally honest, it's not cheating.
Oof.
What?
If you're brutally honest, it's not cheating.
How is that not cheating? So if I come to you and say, I'm cheating, it's not cheating?
I wasn't even thinking about it from your perspective.
So if you come to me and say you're not, or you are cheating.
Well, I'm not cheating. It's just I'm saying, hey, this lady is interested in me. I might be a little interested in her. That's not cheating.
That's
It's just
not true.
It's just up to you to accept it or not.
I mean, I respect that. I respect that you would tell me, but at the end of the day, like, are we going to be together, or are you going to do your thing on your side? Because if you're going to do your own thing and be in a relationship or fuck with him on a certain type of level, that's when I got to go. Fucking is one thing.
Right.
Making her feel good and going on dates and shit, that's a whole another thing. I don't mess with that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, you kind of got to do that to cheat.
Here's where I think we're fucked up though is I think we want to talk about these subjects like they're black and white and there's so much gray area because
That's
not
true.
everybody's the same. You know what I mean? Like there are people that were raised super religiously that follow their religion and it's part of their core. Where like the idea of cheating is not even you're not even thinking about it is not even an option.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're really like that devout like. No, it's wrong. The thought of it makes them sick even. You know what I mean? So like there's too much gray area. But I think biologically speaking, I kind of agree with you in that like when people say men are wired different, I think you're right. Like we're animals, right? And what's the male animal's job? Procreate.
Right.
Create more life. So biologically, yes, we probably are supposed to be fucking all types of different women out here, right? But not just to fuck. It's to make life.
Yeah.
But that's gone now.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's all just for pleasure.
Yeah.
So that's where things, to me, get messy, where it's like, if you're just out here just busting nuts for pleasure,
But I feel like a lot of y'all can't control it.
I'm not giving you men are wired differently. Like, Nick Cannon's got it right.
Why does he have it right?
Because he's living out that animal lifestyle. Yes, he's running around with a bunch of different women, but he's creating life with all of them.
Okay, so him, cool, because he can provide for his kids. But
Yes.
what about a dude down the block that got 15 kids and 15 baby moms and can't take care of none of them? Like,
No discipline.
Then he's got to relax. Just
so
you
shouldn't. So then you shouldn't have sex at all because I don't want to have kids, so I shouldn't.
Biologically speaking, yes, probably. Biologically speaking.
You know, I saw something. I saw an article, or it was a TikTok actually. It was this like trans woman, or she was transitioning to a man, and she was taking like testosterone and stuff like that. And she said like all she wanted to do was have sex. Like that's all she wanted to do. And that made me realize that like I can go a year without fucking anybody and I'll be cool. Can you?
No.
Not your wife?
It doesn't
Nobody.
matter. No, a year, no. Fuck
Exactly. No. Yeah. Not everybody's married. Not everybody has somebody at home that's waiting.
Right.
In that year where you not masturbating either?
No, I would. For sure. I'll make myself come every single night.
So you still
I
need to
do
bust
right now.
nuts. Yeah, see, that's what
But
I'm
I'm not
saying.
fucking nobody. That's different.
I'm just saying. I could go a year-ish.
I doubt it.
You go a year.
I mean, I could. I don't want to. And, and I'm not going to.
My friend tries all the time.
Yeah.
And he goes on, I don't know what is wrong with him. He will go on missions and he'll call me. He'll be like, yeah, I'm on my way to Clearwater because a bitch is there. And like, I don't know. It just makes your minds like you get construed about stuff. You're like not clear minded. It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, see, I'm exhausted thinking about this shit. I love my wife. That's it.
That's good.
Answer. That's my answer.
That's good.
I would rather I would rather not have to do all that. I don't want to.
But did you when you were younger?
Not really, actually.
Pre-marriage?
Not so. I've always been a relationship guy. I've been in long-term relationships. So no, not really, not too much. The craziest stretch I had, like I was with somebody. God, I hope she's not watching, but I was with her for 4, almost 5 years, and yes, I cheated. a couple times, regretfully.
That is so cute, because most people, I dogged her out. Yeah, oh well. I like that. That's what's up. That you feel bad about it.
I do. I definitely
That's good.
do. I should not. She didn't deserve that at all.
Yeah. She found out?
She knew. She never said nothing.
It hurts.
Yeah, no, it hurt. I definitely hurt her. For sure. Never wanted to, but I did. But that was in my 20s. And then pretty much I was single for like 3 months.
And then you got married?
And then got somebody pregnant.
Wait, you have a kid? You have kids?
4.
You have 4 kids? Yeah. How old are they?
Old. 16, 13,
God
13,
damn.
and 9.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got kids out here. Real kids.
Yeah.
I can't wait till my daughter's growing like that. I'm not having no more kids. I'm done.
We'll see.
I'm done.
We'll see.
I want to live out my life. The way I think about it, I had kids young, very young.
Yeah.
So now she'll be 18 when I'm in my 30s. I can live it up. I don't got to.
Yeah, y'all are going to be friends.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I've always been in relationships. But between my first baby's mom and second baby's mom, I definitely went on a wild tear.
I feel like everybody I hold out before. Everybody hold out before. I feel like it's not like, it's just something you go through.
It was wild.
It was bad.
It was wild. But I met wifey in that.
Oh, so it's a love story.
She was the last one. Literally. I was like, oh, I actually like her.
That's good.
And then she stuck around.
That's funny.
Yeah, I needed that because I was headed somewhere bad.
For sure.
I was headed for the fact that I didn't catch nothing in that stretch, crazy, because not one condom was opened.
Oh, you was.
Oh, I was out of control.
Risking life.
Yes, I was.
For sure.
Yeah. No, it was.
I ain't going that wild. I ain't gonna lie.
Good time though. I had a great time.
Yeah,
and
for
shout out
sure.
to all those lovely ladies, except for like 2 of them. They can suck dick. Fuck them. But yeah, you know, they were all, and we were all. Yeah. How do we even get into that conversation? Oh yeah, men aren't wired to be with one woman. Yeah. I mean, I feel you. Biologically, I think you're right, but I think we've evolved.
What?
Biologically, like in our bodies, I think you're right, but I think humans have evolved past that.
Like the animal instinct?
Yes. We've evolved beyond the animal instinct. The animal instinct is still there. It's kind of like when you put a tiger in captivity. That's still a tiger. But it starts to lose some of that.
I don't think so. Because now, because the way I look at it is, before, men always cheated. They always cheated. That's always been a thing. But back in, like, let's say, I don't know, like 1955, like, how often was you, like what you got to go to the payphone, dial a number, put a little thing in, hey, what's up? I'm trying to get some coochie. And then you gotta what? Like, there's no Uber, there's no nothing. I gotta drive all the way your address. Then like what? Then you don't got even cell phones. You don't got vanish mode on Instagram. So
vanish mode in real life.
so then the niggas calling the landline, or the bitch calling the landline.
No, they were just cheating with somebody at work. And that still happens. That's probably the most common person to cheat with.
It's easier. Like, you have so much more access with your phone, social media. You're literally seeing naked bitches every single day.
Yeah.
Like, and then you have flying out. You feel me? Like, bitches just be fucking for real. Like,
did you say you have flying out?
No, I said bitches be flying out. I should have said nothing about that.
Give him a lot of credit. No. It's just act on his.
I mean, he did fly out a lot of bitches, for sure.
I'm sure he does. I'm sure. We're finding out.
But no, I don't know. I just feel like it's easier for y'all to.
And y'all.
No, we're hoes.
Just as bad, if not worse.
We are whores. Yeah. For sure. Like, I'm a hoe, she a hoe, she hoe. Actually, I don't really hoe out as much as other people, but I've done hoe things before. We're all hoes. Period. Like,
tell us
I get
one story.
One story. I mean, I haven't really done nothing crazy. I guess, like, I've never had like a train ran on me or nothing like that. Like, I've had orgies, but with all bitches. But that's not whoredom to me. Like, I was with my nigga, and then we was with 4 females.
So you, him, and 4 other women?
Yeah.
That was
fun.
That was nice of you.
Yeah, you blessed him.
I like bitches. Like I actually.
Yeah, no, I know. I listen to the podcast. I know.
Like females are just. Like I don't know.
I heard you and Ty fighting over some chick at the club one night.
For sure, she was being weird. Like if she wanted me, let her have me. But she ended up doing some shit to her anyway. So she was a whore. Was
it a rapper?
The bitch?
Yeah.
I know where you're going with that, and no, that one was not. I know exactly what you're talking about, and no, she was just some random stray. Like, I don't know. She was pretty though.
Y'all sound like y'all lived the wildest life ever.
You think so?
Some of that shit that y'all talk about, I'm like, yo.
I'm
glad I'm inside now.
Maybe I'm just like, I don't feel like we be that wild.
I'm not saying that a whole bunch of other people aren't just as wild.
Oh.
Y'all are wild.
I mean, we just like
you and Ty fighting over a bitch at the club is crazy.
She got mad as fuck, dude, because it's like, she came to her and she came to me. No, my nigga, the nigga I was fucking with at the time, he pointed her out and said, let's bring her home type shit, or let's, Yep. And then she came to me, then she went to Tyra, then she came to me, then she went to Tyra. Like, she was playing both sides. Why are you playing both sides, you weird bitch? So then, like, my nigga's mad because she doing shit with her in the bathroom or whatever the fuck, and yeah, it was just...
She was cock blocking.
Yeah, and I wasn't even mad about it, but she... Whatever. We're friends still, so oh well.
Yeah, y'all had a little argument about it on the pod.
We did,
This is not a secret. Anybody that feels like they're getting a secret, go watch the podcast.
No, go watch the podcast.
Yeah, and I actually got lost in the podcast one night because I was listening to the one specifically that y'all posted after she was here, and then it ended. But
it ended?
The podcast? No. That episode ended, and then it went on to another one. So it just kept rolling into the next episode after the next episode. So I just got lost into a whole bunch of different episodes of the podcast. Mm-hmm. I didn't even know where I was at, which one it was, how long ago it was, when it was, but it was just... And then there was one where her and Red were fighting because I think she asked him for a lighter and he said no. And then it turned into some whole other shit.
Yeah, they get into a lot. I'm like the chill one out the group. Mm-hmm. Like I'm the kind of like... I don't like to really argue like that, and I'm in the middle. They have ultimate beef with each other for some fucking reason, so they're always arguing.
Is everything cool right now between the three of y'all?
For sure.
I've noticed she's been missing a couple episodes.
Did we talk about that? We got into it drunk night, and we got into it bad, and it was on a everything happens on fun day, Sunday, whatever the fuck. Everything happens then.
Yep.
Everything that's happened to me. Go room brunch.
Yeah, Sundays.
Did something happen to me then?
No, I was just...
Oh, because something did. I thought she was throwing a little shot at me because something was definitely happening. But shit. No, we just like, I don't know, we got into it. She was drunk, I was drunk, and like she was just too like it was just too drunkenness and bitches, and we got into it. We stopped speaking for like a couple weeks, and then like we're friends. Like that's my sis at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So I always like I missed her, and she missed me, and we got a whole business together. Like no matter what, whether we're not friends or not, any of us, business, the show must go on. Like
yeah, I mean I fuck with all three of y'all. I'll be honest with you, and I mean, I'm only saying it because you're part of the trio. I did not like the way she acted after she came here, because I felt like she came up here knowing exactly what was going to happen, knowing what she was doing, and then had like this weird negative reaction, like I'd trapped her into some shit. Like the biggest thing that she got pushback on was the John Ray thing.
Yeah,
I didn't do that shit. She volunteered the fuck out of that information, like twice.
She doubled down on that.
Yes, she did.
I think what it is people think, and this is not just her, is what I've heard, is people think that you edit clips
never
to make them look a certain type of way, and they don't have the full context of the conversation.
That
doesn't. You're the edit. You edit it.
That would be me.
But I understand
for social media for sure.
I
and if
get
you
that.
have a podcast and you don't do that, then you're an idiot and you should quit.
No, I 100%, and she should understand it too. But like I understand that.
Yeah.
it's not like you're taking out stuff. Like if you go watch the full episode, you'll get the full context.
For sure.
We did try to contact her on how to release everything, and it was just no communication for like 2-3 days before it came out.
Oh, so you contacted her before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 2 days before, and the day before, and the night before. I was trying to come up with a game plan. I didn't get any hit back, nothing.
It is what it is, and I still like Ty. Like I think she's great at what she does.
No, yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
her on the podcast, but I was just disappointed in the aftermath.
I think some people can't, like, when it comes to negative, which I don't care at all. Like I said before, I don't get embarrassed. I don't remember the last time that I got embarrassed about something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care.
Same.
But with other people, I've noticed just in general, they're very much more conscious about stuff, and comments hurt. Like comments hurt.
Sure can.
We've had clips go really viral, and people ruin our whole like bitch, go die, like go to hell, die, and suck some fucking dick down your like what? Chill. Like all I said was, you feel me? A nigga, you feel me? Fucked me off Xans and fell asleep in me. Like, damn, you hate me for that? Like, so that's one of the clips that went viral, and they were coming at my life.
Why? What'd you do? It ain't your fault.
Like you're a crackhead bitch, and you fuck crackheads, and da-da-da. Like, I'm sorry.
You correct them? The Xan heads. It wasn't crack.
Yeah, but and also it was back in the day when everybody was doing, like, I don't know if you remember, like 2000.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like everybody had the double cup. Yeah. Like it wasn't like I don't even know if Xans are still sold today, to be honest.
You don't really hear about them too much anymore.
At all. I hear fentanyl.
Yeah.
I hear that, but I don't. I don't know, but
rappers started to die off the Xans, so I think.
Well, I think it's just pills and like the pill epidemic is crazy. Like I've seen crazy shit off that.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
it's really sad, actually.
And
but
pills is my DOC too. That's my drug of choice. But
really,
I can't really even do it no more.
Like what? Perks?
Perks are cool. Perks are dangerous for me.
Dangerous as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to, dabble in it back in the day, but it's like it was just on some. I was young, and like I was like, I don't know, like we were all doing it. I feel gross that I was even, partaking in that, but
I don't trust pills no more unless they're coming straight over the counter from a pharmacist.
And they got hella expensive.
Yeah. Like
hella expensive. I remember when a perk was like 10 for 10.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah, before I had my first kid, I got close to being a fucking pill junkie.
Really?
I didn't get there, but I was definitely seeing it.
Yeah.
And went, all right, I haven't slept for 4 days. I got to chill out.
Yeah, that's that's when you should know. But a lot of people, but that's what it is. Nowadays, I saw if you was doing pills back in the day, you went of one or two ways.
For sure.
Like,
that's a fact.
And there's a clear divide between people.
That is a fact.
So,
a couple of them people that were doing pills when I was doing pills, went that way.
No, for
6
sure.
feet. So.
A few people too. Yeah, no, it's really sad, and addiction is a thing.
It's a real thing, for sure.
It's a thing. It's sad, but
yeah. I'm not playing with it these days. I can't do it.
Nah, I'm not with it either. It's not worth. Especially that I have a kid. That's pretty much when I stopped everything. Yep. Only thing I don't even smoke, to be honest. I smoke vapes.
I really don't much either.
Yeah, I don't.
At home I do a little bit, but.
Yeah, weed makes me paranoid now. I don't know why, but it makes me really paranoid.
It did the exact same thing to me.
It's
I don't know when that happened, but.
I thought, you know what an ego death is?
A what?
An ego death? Probably not.
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's like when you, it's for like spiritual people, but when you you die, your spirit dies or something like that. I don't know. They dies.
Say ego death happens when you do like
shrooms or
what
is it called? Acid or like psychedelics and stuff like that.
Yeah, psilocybin, that type of shit. So
I believe I started to have ego death when I smoked, and I was terrified.
Interesting.
And I'm good. I don't want to die. Like smoking is not worth it to die on the inside. I'm good.
Yeah,
but I drink sometimes. I'm a social drinker. Other than that, I don't do shit else.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I'll pop an Addy.
I don't like Adderall.
I do, especially on days like today.
I have ADHD, so I don't like
nothing for you. Just makes you feel normal.
Yeah, I don't like the way it feels. I don't have ADHD. I have ADD.
Okay.
I just don't know how to really focus, like procrastination, like a motherfucker, like just shit like that. But yeah, I ain't really. Doesn't make. What does it make you feel like?
Productive.
Like meth?
Productive. Nah, it ain't meth.
But like,
I done meth once.
We just got a play story.
One time.
Was it an accident?
Nah, it was like I was at a party. A couple people were doing it, and I was like, I'll try it. Fuck it. I tried it.
Wait.
That's all I needed. One time.
No, how did you do it? What did you do? Did you smoke it?
Yeah. Yep.
And what did it feel like?
The best shit on the planet.
Oh shit. We do not condone doing meth here.
This was what? Okay, so let's see. This was 20.
Don't do drugs.
This is 20 years ago.
Drugs are bad.
When it probably was like pure and not cut with stuff.
I don't know.
Probably.
It was 20 years ago. There were some people at a party doing the shit. And I was like, fuck it, I'll try it. So I tried it. Took one puff. And yeah, it was like, I get it.
Dragon tails.
I was like, oh, I get this shit now. Oh, I understand this. I could never do this
So you must
again.
like uppers then.
I did the same thing with Coke. Did Coke one time. That was enough for me.
Did you like that?
Fuck yeah. But I'm like, I can see where this is going to go.
For sure.
It was the same thing with I mean, it was glass, right? Isn't meth is like glass, right? Put in a foilie, fucking burn it up, and then you inhale the smoke. Yeah. Or speed. Maybe it was speed.
What's speed?
Oh, same shit. I don't know. Whatever. It was one of them. But yeah, no, it was like, okay. Right away, I'm like, yeah, I see where I get this. I see why people's lives get turned upside down for this feeling. That was enough. That's all I need.
You don't understand why people are crackheads. I get it.
That's it. Never smoke crack though.
Were you in the? How old are you?
38.
So
I was close.
You were close.
Close. I'm an 80s baby. I was born in 84. So I was too little. I was too little to be doing like crack.
Yeah, you were.
But I was around. I didn't know it, but I'm sure I was around crack. In 84, I was somewhere.
For sure.
Crack was somewhere around me.
Yeah, my dad was a crackhead.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, nah. It's like, and I'm glad that I'm like that. All I gotta do is try some shit one time, and instead of having that reaction that most people have, where like, oh, that feeling's great, and then chasing that feeling again, I go, that's too good.
Yeah.
That's not right. No, I'm not doing that shit ever again.
But you have good. See, that's the thing is you have good mental control because not a lot of people can do that.
Right.
Especially when they're going through shit or whatever. It's like I want to.
Because it's only the perfect solution, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to tell kids no to drugs.
For sure.
It's only literally the perfect thing to do right now. It'll make you feel better about everything you're feeling bad about. It'll fix everything.
Literally. Everything.
All the problems you got right now, whatever's hurting, whatever feels bad, it's only going to fix all of it perfectly. But don't do it.
It makes more problems.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am definitely glad that I have that. I'm just strong mentally.
Yeah, a lot of people are not. That's kind of how Red is. He's very he's told me stories about that exact thing. Like he did it and he knows it feels good, but he can't get too deep into that. And I admire that. I don't think I'm strong enough, to be honest. I think if I got into something, I would want to do it all the time.
That's how I feel about lean.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
I never tried lean.
Me neither. I never tried lean before.
That shit is fire.
Huh. And I know I like downer, so I would like it.
I'm sure the same way. I'm naturally hyper, so it's like I need something to chill.
Yeah.
Lean is way too. It's like a back massage.
But it's expensive. Isn't it expensive?
Yes, that's why I don't. Yeah.
I
didn't pay for it.
And I heard the new shit. I heard you can't even get the real shit anymore.
What is the real shit?
I heard they discontinued promethazine.
Really?
Yeah. Because it don't do anything medically anymore.
Yeah, wasn't it cough medicine? It's cough medicine.
Promethazine, yeah, it's cough medicine. It's for like, if you have like what do you call it? Like pneumonia, shit like that, like the worst.
Yeah.
Shit. In your chest.
Was y'all in the triple C's era?
Oh my God, was I?
I don't know.
That was
wild.
I think I did it twice, way back in the craziest feeling in the world. I can't even explain it. And it's like blood pressure cough medicine or something like that.
Cough and cold.
Yeah.
I was selling them.
You were
Yeah, because people that I was around didn't know that you could just go get these at the drugstore.
They're stupid.
I would go into the drug. How many years? Oh, it's been a long time. I used to go into like multiple drugstores and steal every fucking box of them.
That's why they locked them up, because you was stealing them.
Up, probably, yeah. I'd steal every box of them, and then we'd go through and we'd pop them all out.
Hell yeah.
Bag them up, and we'd sell them for $1 a piece.
Oh, that's cheap. You only need, well, you do need like 15 of them hoes.
I think we figured out like the least is 6.
Yeah.
6 will get you.
Yeah.
8 will really take you to the moon.
Yeah, I never took 15. I think I took like 10 at the most.
Because you did it 2 days in a row?
It was probably like a week in like that same week type thing. But I like threw up, and it was just weird.
I don't like the wildest shit on those. I mean, like,
for sure.
There's somewhere in the world there's a video of me putting my hands behind my back and falling flat on my face. Kept my hands behind my back.
Not just,
on somebody's like VCR, like VHS. I was what, 15, 16 probably? Yeah, I was a kid. And they were like, I bet you won't. Just put your hands behind your back and fall flat. I was like, pfft.
Yeah,
Watch.
Boys are so dumb. Bro, I don't even understand.
Dumb as shit. Knocked myself clean out.
Yeah, that's
clean out. Like, I don't.
But at least you can remember stuff on that, because I have so many unlocked memories that I just don't remember from like bars and stuff like that I really wish I could remember, because I did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Crazy shit that I really, really wish I remember people waking, like us waking up the next day and, wow, bitch, you was on top of the car, you was doing all type, like you got naked and you was running around. Don't remember it.
Most of the shit that I did in those times in my life, 1, I can't talk about on camera. 2, there might still be an open investigation about that shit.
Really?
Yeah, I used to be a not good person. Like, not good.
I feel like we all have.
Person.
I feel like we all been not good. Maybe levels, but.
I mean, there was a time where I legitimately felt like I was the worst person on the planet. You
really?
Couldn't have convinced me.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
I know you're going to think that I'm crazy because girls do that. I knew you were a Sagittarius. That's weird as fuck. But that's only because.
I don't think you're crazy. I just think you're lying.
No, because Red's a Sagittarius.
Is he?
And you give the same vibe off.
Like, shout out to Red.
Yeah. Y'all probably get along. Even though I know y'all don't believe in the zodiac stuff, but
no, I do.
You do?
There are portions of it I do for sure. I think there's a bunch of bullshit, but there's some.
No, for sure.
There's definitely some real shit. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of bullshit and a lot of real shit, just like everything in the world.
That's true.
We should wrap, but this was fun.
For sure, we gotta do this again. I like this.
We're gonna do it again.
For sure.
We're gonna do this again. Without a doubt, we're doing this again.
You gotta come join one of our lives.
For sure. Yes. Oh yeah, y'all do be going live. I've been thinking about doing that on the podcast.
We can send you the link, and we can do it from y'all studio to our studio.
Oh,
that'd be live over there. We'll be live over here.
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
Boy girl live on Lake Street.
That'd be lit.
Yeah.
We gotta do that.
No, we're doing that for sure.
Yeah.
They can look forward to that.
For sure.
Before we go, I want you to tell them everything they need to know, where to follow you, where to follow the podcast, all that.
Okay, so Kellz 55. That's my Instagram. Boy Girl Podcast. That's the podcast Instagram. Honestly, we're lit. We're fun. Just follow us and just watch. It don't cost no money. Just follow. Come through. Be a friend. Shake a hand.
It's entertaining as fuck.
It is really entertaining. But yeah.
It comes highly recommended from me.
For sure.
I appreciate your time. I'm glad we could do it. Let's do it again. Let's find ways for us to collab.
For sure. I'm down.
For sure. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. We talked about some wild shit today. I think I may have told some people some things I shouldn't have, but.
No, it's okay. I do it all the time. Now
There's something about when women sit across from me. Y'all get me to say wild shit.
But I see that you don't say a lot about yourself. That's why.
I don't.
This is good.
I don't. It's because usually when I'm doing interviews, it's about who I'm interviewing. And
yeah.
When I have fellow podcasters up here, it's more about just talking.
Yeah.
So I do. I value these conversations
for
more
sure
than people know. For sure. Because I do like to get stuff out about myself.
Yeah. People need to know you a little bit.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'll do an interview at some point and with somebody else.
You've never done an interview?
I've done a couple here and there, but not in any of the places where people want me to.
Oh, okay.
But I will. At some point I will.
Yeah, you should.
All right, let's wrap.
All right.
Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Faircloth. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1. We out.
I feel good.
It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. Yeah. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me? I'm so churched up. I'm the last man standing, but I went first up. Most hated, they don't say it when I roll up. The things that people say about me, they don't say close up. Check it, I ain't been to the booth in a minute. Niggas hate the fact that I'm winning. Who makes him the chief of the South Side? Oh my nigga, I'm not the lieutenant. When I was in the gym, you wasn't in it. FaceTime, so my windows is tinted. If I said that shit, then I meant it. Niggas gave me the rules and I bent it. Same nigga that was trapping while I was suspended. You wasn't in them hallways banging, boy, you wasn't in it. Really a genuine nigga, homie, don't get offended. From East Lake, South Murder, I'm just it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. It ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't. Say, it ain't that I can't stop, it's that I won't stop. I made a few plays off a flip, now I'm on top. I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Southside Chief, homie. Now what you know, look, I'm Southside Chief, homie. What you know about it? Lake Street legend CEO, not the co-founder. What you wanna know about me?